Hey guys, welcome to Raw and Uncut Reloaded podcast. I'm super excited for every last one of you guys being here and tuning in. This is our very first podcast on this channel, you guys. So I'm super excited. I might be having a little bit of microphone difficulties, but just bear with us. We're gonna get this done no matter what. Okay, so literally, I am super excited for this topic today. It's the start of the week. Mother's Day was just yesterday, and we literally have so much to be thankful for. The topic of the day is gratitude. So pretty much, I just want to just talk about gratitude and why it's important to have it. When should we show gratitude? How can we give gratitude? All those things. There's so many things that sums up the word gratitude, you guys. I think it's super important just to have gratitude. So the first question of the day is, what is gratitude? Gratitude is just the motion of being thankful. Just being grateful for all things, on different aspects. From my perspective, I always tell my friends and family, no matter the storm, there's always something to be grateful for. And that's really the truth because, there's so many things that go on in our lives, and sometimes we forget to be in the present moment and just think about, I still have a home, I still have a car, or not just the materialistic things. I still have my family, my friends. We still have a job. So no matter the storm, there is always something to be thankful for. And gratitude is just being thankful, and also just showing that kindness and appreciation to others. We might have friends, colleagues, different people in our lives that support us, and we always want to remain, grateful towards them because there's people out there that might not have a support system, and yet a lot of us do, and we just have to be thankful and grateful for that. And it's just truly important to just always show that kindness, right? And that appreciation to others. And it's just super important, you guys. Like, just being grateful is just amazing. I feel like being grateful and just having gratitude, honestly, pushes you to even, it pushes you further in life when you just walk in gratitude and gratefulness. And another question, that we can ask ourselves is, why is gratitude important? And there's so many aspects of why gratitude is important. Going back to what I was saying when, having gratitude can push you further in life. I feel like gratitude is important because during those hard times that we tend to have or go through in life, we can remind ourselves, okay, I have a life, you know what I mean? And I'm grateful for that life. The day might be bad, but my life isn't bad. And I feel like the importance of just having gratitude and just being grateful will always get you through those tough moments. Like, it'll push you past those situations where it might be, an obstacle that you feel like you can't get over. But when you remind yourself about, things to be grateful for, or just having that gratitude, it pushes you further. It pushes you to the point where if I can have gratitude through this storm, I know the next storm and the next storm and the next storm, all I have to do is just remain grateful. All I have to do is remain thankful, to just push, to get ahead, and to push myself, right? And like I said, I think, gratitude is just important, just to have. I think having gratitude makes you look at life differently. And this is technically from my perspective. And what I mean by that is when you've been through so much, I would say, you just, like I said before, there's just so much you can literally like look at and be like, oh my goodness, like I said, I'm just so grateful for this thing or for this person. And I just really think it's important because through those tough times or those tough moments that you might have, you can always look back or look in that present moment at the things that are around you, where you can really just be like, I'm grateful for that. And I just thank God for that, right? So I just truly believe that, gratitude, once again, is really important to have, because it will really get you through some tough times. And, just being in that moment of that tough time, you can look at almost anything. Like, there's times where, I might be having like a little moment, and like I'm just sitting outside and I'm just like, oh my goodness, like the birds, the bees, how green the grass is. It's just so much to be thankful for. Like it's just amazing, you guys. And I know that there's somebody out there that probably can definitely relate to that, and it's also important to know when to give gratitude. And me personally, I will say it is important to give gratitude on a daily basis. Like, you should wake up grateful. You should wake up thankful. Throughout the day, you should be literally, to me, like, there's times throughout my day where I'm just like, I thank God for this, or there's times out of my day where I'm probably with a friend, I'm just like, thank you for just being here, and I feel like, gratitude is just constant. Giving gratitude is a constant thing, and that's something we should do constantly in our daily lives. Like, on a daily basis, you should always be giving gratitude. Honestly, too, give gratitude to yourself. Having gratitude is also part of a self-care thing, right? I would say, because you got to let yourself know, hey, self, I'm proud of you. Hey, self, I'm proud of you for handling that situation. Or, hey, self, I'm proud of you for, getting through this week. Or, hey, self, I'm proud that you pushed past being tired and you got the job done. Like, giving yourself gratitude too it's highly necessary. And like I said, giving gratitude, you should constantly give that daily. Talk to yourself daily, talk to God daily, and just constantly give gratitude. Once again, there is always something to be grateful for and to show gratitude towards. But yeah, that's just truly like an amazing thing. I can't tell you how many times where I literally just had gratitude in some of the situations I've gone through, and next thing you know, right around the corner was something amazing for me, and I'm sure somebody out there can, definitely be like, yeah, bro, I feel you on that. So definitely, you guys constantly always give gratitude, be thankful, and just give it out randomly. Like me personally, I like those spontaneous gratitude moments, those random moments where it's just like, like you just like, oh shoot, like I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for this person. Like there might be people that you might just come across out of the day and you're just like, you know what, I needed that. I'm grateful for you because you popped up at the right moment. Those random acts of just gratitude are amazing too. Like those will lead you down some roads, just having that random act of gratefulness. It's just truly like, it's amazing. And there's also a big question too that comes to mind when we're just talking about gratitude. And I would say that question would be, how can gratitude help in our daily lives? Do you find yourself, thinking more of like, oh, I gotta get this done? Do you find yourselves so wrapped up in, other things, futuristic things, right? Like, because there's times where I found myself like literally just like, in the motion of just other things, not living in the present moment. And I'm forgetting to be grateful for that present moment because I have the opportunity to have this present moment. And sometimes, like I said, my brain is just kind of going on a whirlwind because I'm focused on bills. I'm focused on, oh, I gotta get this done, or I gotta make sure I'm at work, and I put my hours in, I'm worried about my household. I'm worried about my family. And we tend to forget that, hey, let me just stop in this moment and just be grateful for what I have now, what I'm seeing right in front of me. Let me be grateful for that. And I feel like sometimes we get so focused on other things to where we forget about God already blessed us in this present moment, right? God already blessed us by waking us up this moment. God already blessed us by waking up our family and our friends. God blesses us by giving us this opportunity to wake up in the morning and go to work or whatever it might be. And, we have to come back to the present moment to just remember, let me not complain. Let me not get too focused on all this stuff that's going on. Let me just remain in a place of gratitude. Let me remain in a place of thankfulness, because that also brings calmness to our lives. Being grateful and having that gratitude will also bring that peace that you need in that present moment. Because like I said, life is life. We have so many things going on with life. We have our home, we have work, we have the kids. A lot of us are just running around and making sure everything is, set in stone. We have our parents. Like, we have so much stuff, you guys, that we are dealing with sometimes in our lives. And we tend to just constantly be on a roller coaster with those things. And it's really important that we take that moment or we take some time away just to say, I'm grateful, I'm thankful, I'm here, and I'm going to remain in this moment in gratitude. Gratitude, I can't tell you how much gratitude is important. Like, gratitude is so important. And, like I said, if you're a person that is like that, because I used to be the same way, used to be focused on all types of other stuff, and I was not giving thanks much. And I had to literally change my mindset. I had to literally change my life entirely to make sure step one is to really just be grateful. Because you got to be grateful for that present moment. You have to be grateful for all the things you have currently right now in front of you, because those things eventually will get taken away. And that's why it's also important to have gratitude, because once something is taken away, we're going to sit here and possibly live in regret and be like, man, I should have did it better this time. Or I should have been more grateful for that thing or for that person. So it's always best to just remain in gratitude and walk in gratitude in our daily lives. It's so important. And like I said, this is just something I had to learn. Like, I've been learning this for years. I'm still learning this, just always having gratitude. Like, I'm still learning this. Like, there's situations, or moments where I kind of get into a frenzy or a panic, and literally God's like, hey, chill, just think about what you have right now. Think about what you have currently. Think about what you have already built, so sometimes, I forget too, because we're human. We are human, we're going to, kind of be all over the place. It's going to be a little bit of a roller coaster, and that's totally fine. But as long as we remain and remind and rejuvenate ourselves in the way of gratitude, it's okay, just a last question that, also comes to my mind when I'm just thinking of the subject gratitude. It's also important, who do we give gratitude to? Who do we give gratitude to? And I know a lot of us, we wake up in the morning and, for myself, the first thing I say is, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning, because there's somebody that didn't make it to today, or there's somebody that, they're having complications of getting to today, and those are my first thoughts in the morning. And, like I said before, if we go back, and I said, you might have colleagues, friends, family, acquaintances, business partners, whoever so it might be. You can definitely give that gratitude towards. You can give gratitude to them. I mean, like I said, I have probably a list of people that I can name, and I can just be grateful for them. I can give them gratitude, because there's a lot of things in my life that, not just the hard times I've been through, but even the good times I've been through, and they've been there throughout the whole time. And God just literally blessed me with these people. And I just thank them constantly, all day, every day, because God will bless you with people. And mind you, sometimes you could be going through life and you don't even think you need a person. And God will be like, nope, I'm going to put this person in your life because right now, this is the person you need. Or right now, I need this person to help you so you can see this side of life. So it's just, giving gratitude to all these people. Like, God will really place you with people that, down the line, you'll be like, you know what, I'm grateful. I'm thankful for so-and-so. Like, I'm thankful for, my mentor. I'm thankful for my mom. Like, I'm thankful for my brother. I'm thankful for my husband. You know what I mean? Because these are your people. And as we get older, we get older, and I think it goes like, you find your tribe. But not even your tribe. As you get older, you start seeing who your real friends are. Me being a young adult, and even when I was a teenager, I had my different mixtures of friends, and me being a person of like, I'm rocking with you, I'm a ride or die, but once I started to notice those friends falling off and we weren't aligning, I started to see who was actually really there for me and who was going to have my back. And till this day, I'm like, you know what? I thank God for just blessing me with these friends, blessing me with these people, not even just blessing me with these people, putting me in opportunities to be surrounded by people that want to see me do better. I'm so grateful for that. People that want to see me successful, people that want to see me thrive, people that want to see me just live a luxurious life, people that are going to benefit me, people that help me do better. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so thankful for that every day. I am. And it's just an amazing thing to just be surrounded by people to give gratitude to, because these people are your people. These people want to see you go far in life, and they won't steer you any other way. And it's just amazing, you got to give gratitude to the people that, can understand your ghosting moments. You have to give gratitude to the people that no matter what you go through, they're still there. No matter if you make a dumb decision or the correct decision, they are still there. You might sometimes have a bad temper with your husband, but hey, husband is still there, So there is always someone, to give gratitude towards, and just show your appreciation to them, show your kindness to them. And like I said, I thank God every day for the people that's in my life, because honestly, those people make up that empire that you're trying to build. And like I said, you can always be thankful for even other people that were in your life, but they're gone now, because they honestly helped you in a certain way to build the person who you are now. So there are so many things, so many people, so many reasons to constantly always have gratitude, you guys. Always have gratitude. And I just feel like, you definitely gotta have it. You have to make sure that you're walking in gratitude, walking in kindness. It is just truly important to just, be able to do that. Because like I said before, just having gratitude is going to put you in so many places in your life. Having gratitude is going to put you in so many rooms. Like it's I can't even fathom, all the things that, myself, from my perspective, what I've been through just by walking in gratitude, just by walking into a room and just being grateful for that room. Having gratitude comes with so many good blessings. The more you're thankful, the more you're grateful, there's so many blessings right around the corner for you. And it's just truly important to just be grateful and just to have gratitude, show that gratitude. Start with the Creator. Start with Him first. and then it will trickle on down to everything else and everyone else. You have to water what waters you, pour into yourself, and then you can pour into others. And step one is just remaining grateful, remaining thankful, always having a reason, understanding that no matter the storm, God is always going to bless you. No matter the storm, there is something to be grateful for. And that's just truly important to me, you guys. Like, it's important to all of us to just remain in gratitude. Like I said, there's an indescribable peace and calmness that comes when you have gratitude. Literally. And, I was just looking over the word gratitude over this past week, and I was just like, it's crazy how this little word can mean so much in our lives. Like, it's really crazy when you think about it. It's crazy, this little word can mean so much. This little word can do so much for your life. When that mindset is just switched to, let me not think negatively, but let me think positively. Let me think more open, but at the same time, let me think about the situation in the whole, right? And say, look, my tire popped, but yet I'm still here. And it's so funny because when you think about certain situations that you've probably been in, you can look back and kind of laugh about them, because it's the fact that I didn't panic. I literally was just thankful. I was literally thankful in that moment. And it's funny. It's hilarious. And like I said, I look back sometimes at situations I've been through and I'm just like, that's funny. But that's because, when you just open up your mind to just being grateful constantly and knowing that no matter what you're looking at, no matter what the storm is looking at, the storm could be a freaking tornado plus a hurricane plus an earthquake. But yet you remained in that gratitude and understood that, hey, life is life. But no matter where life takes me, I'm still here and I'm grateful for it. And I'm grateful for the situation. I'm grateful for that lesson I needed to learn, right? Gratitude, man. Like, gratitude is something else. But like I said, that little word holds weight. And, just in knowing that, you guys, like, yeah, let's remain in gratitude. It's highly important. Let's remain in gratitude. And, me being a little, a Christian shorty, or a biblical shorty, or a spiritual shorty, there's a few verses that come to mind just speaking about gratitude, that we can always refer back to in a moment of, like, just having a hard moment. And one of the verses that I had, that I was looking at when I was just thinking about gratitude, giving thanks for all things, in all circumstances. And that's Ephesians 5:20, 1 Thessalonians 5:18. But that little scripture right there, that verse right there is, it's amazing, because no matter what you're going through, always give thanks. Always give thanks. And then, this verse right here hits home for me, because pretty much it says, being thankful even in suffering, and to do everything in the name of Jesus out of a spirit of gratefulness. I probably mixed up some in there, but just speaking on the fact of being thankful even in suffering. Like, I know that we've probably all been through some crazy, tragic things in our lives. But man, if you know how to be thankful, like in the suffering, trust me, God is just, the blessing that's going to come after that is going to be tremendous. But if you know how to be thankful, if you know how to just say, God, I thank you, despite the circumstance, despite the situation, despite the suffering, man, you learn how to do that, that's like a secret weapon right there. And that's just something that, like I said, this one hits home for me because, there's a little bit of things that I've been through. Different story for a different day. But I can look back right now and tell you guys I'm so grateful for it. I'm just so grateful for that. Despite of how much it hurt, I'm grateful for that, and yeah, and like I said, that's in Romans. Sorry, I'm kind of doing my best to come off the dome a little bit. But like I said, I think I had put them together, but as well, the last one is from Colossians 3:17, and to do everything in the name of Jesus out of the spirit of gratefulness. I'm gonna be honest. One thing my mama used to tell me, or the old folks would say, if you don't have the kindness in your heart to give it, what was the point of you giving it in the first place? So if you're not gonna sit here and have gratitude, you're just giving just to, oh, okay, pretty much I call it dry giving, right? I call it the dry gratefulness. No, you always have to have a spirit of gratefulness, always remain in that spirit. Like, we have, just be joyous, and I just think that's really important. Just, just having that spirit of gratefulness, and just remaining in that type of spirit, because like I said, gratitude, just being grateful in general will take you a long way. And like I said, don't be dry grateful, be happy grateful, know that, despite whatever it is, you're going to get through it. Just be thankful, because a lot of us out there, honestly, all of us out there, we are some strong individuals. God did not create your storms to take you out. He created your storms to build you up, to build you into a better person. He created the storms so they can build you to exactly what he needs you and wants you to be. So don't ever think that you can't get through your storms. You can get through them. And mind you, the storms are just a moment. They're not your life. So just be grateful in the midst of the storm. Thank him in the midst of the storm. Thank yourself in the midst of the storm, because you are pushing yourself. Be grateful for you, because you're doing the dang thing. And that's all that really matters. But you guys, I am just so grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful for you guys just tuning in. I'm grateful for all the love and support. Stay tuned. This is episode 1 of Raw Uncut Reloaded podcast, and I will be seeing y'all soon.